Big fan. Rest in peace, CD Road. Time is ticking. It's not quite done yet, but soon. We're waiting for whenever the soon will be. Stream is late. Shush. Don't want to hear it. Shut up. Andrea's taking the follow. Big fan. Luke, a little bit before the stream began. Truck Boy, welcome in. Big fan. Ollie Oos, Folk, Wandon, welcome in. Killua, how you doing? Aaron, big fan. New video, yes, there is a new video out right now as of the last hour for Ko-fi members. Hey. YouTube members get to see it tomorrow, so don't you worry about that. The other video, both were done at relatively the same time. The other video is dependent on when we update. So it's basically formulated towards the last admin stream before the update, and clearly that's going to be today now, and then if it doesn't update tomorrow, it will be tomorrow, and you know what I mean? That's a bit, Some of them will be on the IK road, yes. We're going, some of it CD, some of it IK, and maybe back and forth. You know, who knows? A lot of them, yesterday, that we saw, were from the Alps instead. It's kind of half and half. It varies, Because it's weekend, you'll still have more people on, but you have less people on because there's an update that people haven't done. Because DMP hasn't done it. Should you do a convoy for the last CD road? Well, yesterday we did a drive, and there was a TMP event specifically for that, dedicated towards the last CD drive. So I've done that. I've done my last CD drive. I've done a drive on the Alps already years and years ago when the revamp came out, so I can't say I've done my first Alps drive, as if I've never been there before. Same with people that want to go on the Frankfurt-Prague road. You know what we should do? We should actually start a thing now, saying scrap the Alps, go to there, and see if people actually follow. If they do, then it's definitely me. It's purely me. Wheel today. We can do a spin the wheel. I had an idea. So what we could do is, if we do the two other activities today, other than the first hour of admin, I'll spin twice to pick those two things, rather than spin one, do that, and then spin again and then do that. That sort of thing. They may be shorter than the normal length of time, though, because the timer thing isn't there, because we balked it last time, so I'm not bothering with that. The stream is just whatever the stream is, but we'll still do our normal admin to begin with. And then tomorrow is just normal, the week resets, the festivities are over, you know. Does that make sense? There's a few things on the list. I've shrunk the list a little bit. Some of the activities are still there, though. Ooh, well done. Gio, welcome in. Appreciate the follow, big fan. PC can't handle Alps. PC cannot handle anywhere that has 400 people on it, eh? Yeah, they've added a little badge thingy. Does it show in the chat? I don't see that feature pop up. So if you do earn a badge, I wanna see what that looks like. Can you apply it or something? Does it go near your more levels? Ooh. Watching the shorts for a while, thought you'd check out a stream. Welcome in. This is indeed where they start off from. And if I do the other one, baiting people to go over to the Frankfurt road, they'll be in this stream. Tomo, welcome in. Officially. Sanya, welcome in, again. Yeah, spread out, and it looks like CD. It's an exact copy of CD, basically, because it's base map features. So. Alps is nice, but the problem is that some people, I've seen people show screenshots compared to CD in the Alps, and they say the Alps is shorter. Yeah, it looks shorter. If you unravel it, it's probably twice as long as CD, eh? Not a problem. The reason why the Frankfurt one is fine is because it's a straight line. Yeah, true, you can make TMPHQ. I've seen so many comments of people combining the two. The Milan to Innsbruck one, you can go all the way up, round and down. Sure, you don't have to go A to B and then that's it. You just don't do anything else. Do a whole road trip. It's almost like there's a map. It's just, you know. Hello, Tails. Big fan. Welcome in. It's almost like there's a map with loads of roads on it. Exactly. Shame it's leaving us. Well, that's a shame. Yes, it's unfortunate that it is. But why on earth would a simulator game keep a dinky little tiny road that stretches across half of Europe? That's not a thing, is it? You know? It's a realistic remake. People have said some very good things about the Benelux rework overall. Ahmed, welcome in. Good evening, yes. Today officially is partner anniversary. But the badge shows up yesterday and it will show up a little bit tomorrow as well. By tomorrow's stream, I don't think it'll be there though. But it'll show up for a bit tomorrow. Ethan, welcome in. Hello, Ab. How's it going? Ollie, appreciate that. Did the time warp do anything or was it a quick one? Might have been a quick time warp. So we have reports as always on Sim 1. We're on Sim 1. How many are here, though? 113. 113 people, 115 people. Not bad. If this is the last admin... I'm really hyping it up here, aren't I? Hello, Star, big fan. Hello, Juice, big fan. Guarantee you, if it doesn't update by tomorrow, tomorrow's stream is going to start with, if this is the last admin, because then the video will make sense. Because the date on the video so far is the 9th. And if today is the last... then it'll make sense. I want to get the last day. My last day of doing it. So, yeah. Thank you, Car, big fan. I'm doing well, not bad. Ever drive off stream? Not as much off stream, no. Not too much. I don't have time to do that. I could if I wanted to. Maybe one job every now and then, but eh. 159 is hopefully at some point soon. Sometime soon. Calais is dead. Well, 133 actually. It's getting there. It's getting there. And today specifically is different to yesterday because yesterday was the Bye Bye CD event. So you had some people on that server doing the CD drive and some people were on this server as normal. Now they're all back on this server. So we'll have to see how many reports we have specifically from CD. Feel free to count them. But most of this will change. I believe it's from the intersection onwards. What some people have said. So maybe this will change, or maybe just a smidge after this will change. Maybe the direction of it will change. Highway traffic? Not too much. We don't want to block the highways, but a steady stream of people going back and forth would be nice. Yes. The Alps? People do like the Alps. Hello, John. A big fan. Big fan. Somebody's lagging a lot down here. This is fairly normal traffic, right? Luxury, yes. Well, I'm not luxurious, Tails. I'm not. Fade, how you doing? What's up? What's up? Don't say my name 3 times. Gonna start a curse or something. Jumble, big fan. I went in a backwards line down that road. Really? You reversed all the way down the road? Hopefully not on Sim 1, right? Hopefully. Let's explore. But not doing that. Please don't do that. Get a flower? You can have a flower, I suppose. Maybe you deserve one. Eh? For a 5? No, you just don't need to say the name several times. You know, you just don't need to do that. I do, Ethan. It is linked in the description. It should be linked in the description. All socials are the same name. Feel free to pop on over. Maybe they've just spawned in. Who knows? Wouldn't really recommend sitting there, though.
This do be a big number, if I may say so myself. Big fan. 777777777.
You spaced it out, so it takes. It actually takes longer to read if you put them all together. Nice. Now let's change the time of day. Flashbang real quick. There we are. Here we are. Start of the CD road. Admin indeed. There we go. It's a decent number. That's the second person that one has now overtaken in a slightly bad way. Not sure why they're there, grazing on the fields. Zoom down here, long trailer. Bit of traffic. Slow down. Thank you, Aaron. The boat is still there. This fuel station. Not many go here now. A few people went in the parking area. The patron parking area. Here, I'm not too sure if this is supposed to resemble anything, but it looks kind of cool. Maybe it's a little racetrack of some sort. The desync felt bad. There was a moment where it was decently laggy. Look, there was a stutter. Other than that, it wasn't too bad. At least on the event server, anyway. TH8S, it seems to be good. I have the TH8A, which is the metal version. Your one might be the plastic version, so it should be cheaper. But yes, it should be fairly sturdy. We'll decide to drive around in the line backwards to confuse me. I've remembered a handful of times where I was looking at something and then I tab back in the game and everyone's doing spirals. It could be that. Could be that. 777. Isn't the 7 thing is related to gambling because there's an emote that a lot of these streamers use where they get, like, they hit the high score and it's a 7? Could be where that's from. Is that where you've linked a Zoomy clip? All the way down this way. Not as many down here. I don't think this is... Well, it could be Prime. Heading to the train, which there won't be another train because the train lines don't cross major highways. You might see one. It might go underneath or above. But I highly doubt you'll have an intersection just like that on your highway road. Maybe there'll be a secret road because people have found secret roads. Imagine a highway being populated. Exactly. Here he comes. Are you going to try and go through the gate? No, you're going to wait for the gate to open? Okay, let's see what happens then. Classic. Wait for it, wait for it. What we like to do is wait for the gates to open first, and then the moment they move, gone. So they think they're good, they think they're safe. And we're good to go. LOL. Off we go. This one, did I miss someone doing the exact same thing from the other side? That one I will have to look back on because I wasn't too sure about that one. Seems like it. Maybe. Perhaps. No, okay. No. They couldn't really fit back in the line anyway. I see. Bit silly, not bad, not that bad. Not that bad. Traffic. Sadly, we don't have the days of it going all the way back towards the intersection. That would have to be a player causing that, I think. The train gates being down don't cause that anymore. Because that's the idea. The train is meant to go faster across it. So that... Was that the same car we just saw? Did they do a quick load? Huh? So that they spend less time queuing for the train. Where am I parked? I am somewhere in the Nordic DLC, wherever we last drove. After the event yesterday, I reloaded my save back over there. From somewhere in Finland, I think. They're made out of CDs. Nuts. Pay attention. Oh. Don't pay them like that. Final band be like? I think it's the same car, because they reloaded the save. Or they disappeared, which could be them reloading a save. Hello Hamid, welcome in. Getting a wheel for ET2 and other games, what do you recommend? A starter wheel that is fine to get is probably a G29, G920, G923, any of that series. Those are totally fine. You don't have to go immediately up to like a Thrustmaster Although there are some budget Taskmaster wheels, a Moser, things like that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. They're migrating, yes. People choose where people want to go, and then a lot of the other people will then follow them there blindly. I really want to see how they go flying. And then we spin around. It just looked like their approach to here looked like they were already going like 200,000 billion miles an hour. That's what that looked like. So that makes more sense now. Hello, Ariel. Big fan. Is that the last band? No, it's not. It's not. It's not the last band. Nowhere near it. Not the last band at all. Stefan, how you doing? Long time. How have you been? Where were we? We were flying down here somewhere. Not as many. See, steady amount of some people. Some people. Another one crashed over there. Another one just absolutely messed it up on the turn over there. Someone else over. Is there a hacker going through? Why are there so many people suddenly crashing, huh? Who do I look back on? It's too many. Hold on a minute. If I spin, sure. Vortec, how you doing? Oh. I have to look back through several people on this. A week is a standard for most things that we see. You're an IRL truck driver. I hope that's been going well. Short fans. Hey, doesn't matter who you are, eh? Short, tall. Gez, big fan. Hey from work. Focus, man. How you doing? Oh, that's how that one went flying. I see. You blink and then you miss it. Slightest thing can happen. This one. Why would you do that, huh? Gotta wait for them to appear on the map. There they are. This is called not completing the turn in time, so you just sit here and then you slowly push until you've cut them off, and then wow, everyone dies. Good job. But then, what happened to you? I do admire how much they're sliding there. Sliding a lot. That's a lot of sliding. Was there anyone else I wanted to look at in this line? I don't think so. I wondered also how they got there. But I guess we'll never know. The flying one was the one that got hit previously. We saw that. We already saw that. That was the one we just banned. Pushing someone over to the other side of the road. Pay attention. That one into the white one, which the yellow one then squishes him, and then this one for some reason just doesn't stop, and then he goes flying. So it's technically you. They were trying to brake, but I think you genuinely wanted to try and go around them, but you couldn't make it. So why would you try that? Physics. We like our physics, don't we? Still there. Wow. I wondered why there was suddenly a line of people. Think he's dead? Oh, probably. Hitting the ground that hard? Ooh. It's quite hefty. Someone is swerving around. He's definitely going to try and overtake. Wait, thought so. That's what happens when you get too close to each other, huh? Safety firsts. Hello, Brandon. How you doing? Utopia Lives. Grand Utopia? No. We're not done with that. No. That'll be every now and then. I want to space them out so I'm not doing so many several times and then I have too much to put into a video. Yeah, they need a water bucket. Just one water bucket and then they'll be fine. Anyway, as I was saying, I wasn't really saying anything. Let's continue. I turn the camera around just to see if anyone tries anything. Oh. They probably will. Veggie! Veggie again! How you doing, Veggie? Fine left after 3 months? Oh, for God's sake, Veggie, come on. Come on, man. Have a flower. Appreciate that. Veggie's ongoing bit is that he has his partner that he misses so dearly. Everything in existence reminds him of them. It's a harrowing story, you know? Harrowing, whatever the word is. Hope you had a good stream. What were you doing? Hello, how's it going? We've just started. We're not really doing much to yet. Checking out people's driving first. And then we might get into whatever else we're doing. But it is weird for me to be live at a weekend. Tomb Raider. Which one? Because there's several. The original? Like the OG? The OG? Pretty chill? I'm glad. Good. Oh! Got sent to the underneath the layer. There's 2 layers. Nice, just driving on the... Not the Triangle Boober one. Ah, shame. How you gonna get out, huh? What are you doing now? You've been abandoned by your friend. You can only just see the lights sticking out there. I don't think they have a hitbox. Nice. Anyway. A big fan, go get some post-stream rest. Relax yourselves. Calm yourself down. Not quite under the map, not quite. Here's the Duisburg part. Some people still say that this is the end of the CD road. I guess it is in the normal shaped bit, and then we continue onwards to have the motorway part. And this might continue as a full motorway down this way. The underworld, yes. He got punished. That don't sound so good. Cross the bridge. How many people are here today? 130 something in Calais? How many are in Duisburg? Duisburg's supposed to be busier. Because... oh, look at that yellow. But no, it's not. Only 100 people. No gears. They basically redlined it. They money shifted. Yeah. This bridge is meant to be busy. It's meant to be full of people. But it's not. Here's the one that disappeared. They've re-emerged. Not many people pouring out the service. Not many people blocking up this intersection. Oh. Money shifting is essentially shifting from any high gear to any low gear, thus damaging the gearbox. And thus you'll need to spend loads of money. That's basically what it is. I don't think there's a specific number. It's so dead. It's dead. Yeah, not too bad. Most people have now found out how to downgrade their game. At least. Hello, Peruna, welcome in. What has happened to it? It's so dead.
Huh?
Huh? Most of them have gone to the mountain, yes. We will also check out that in the reports, of course. Man. Andine, when update? Sometime soon. So free roaming along the road, not too bad. Reports-wise, is the first one going to be at the Alps, or is it going to be here? It's here. Okay. Okay. I believe yesterday's one, the first one was on the Alps, because we went there. Didn't count how many there were. Count how many CD reports there are. Preserve it. If this is our last time. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What? I don't know. I don't know. We can assume now, given that it is Sunday, it could be next week. Could be early next week, could be late next week, could be next Sunday. Who knows? I'm assuming they're making it work. Potato, how you doing? CDs.
Huh?
Does your grandfather know about him? Why is he driving like this? Wouldn't he have some sensibility to not be here? Is that the report? That could be the report. I think that is the report. Normal speed. They slowed down a fair bit because this one's lagging. Understandable. But you were already approaching them at nearly full speed, so your brakes need to be fixed as well. No, not admin only. No. I'll do a spin the wheel at some point. Soon, Jim.
Huh?
What are we doing? What about now? Not now. You love the videos? I'm glad you do. Big fan. That one was a warm-up report. How about this one? First report, hey? Calais. Is this going to mean anything? Is this going to actually result in anything? It might. Look at his nose. It was itchy, man. It was so itchy underneath the nose. Shut up. If you get a report about you, don't ban you. How would I know it's about you? Excusing if you were to say, wait, that's me. Because it just says player. So, when 159? When you stop asking, James, that's when. Soon to him. Don't ban me? Nope. I will. Alan, we don't know. We don't know. I don't know. I'm not a dev. And even then, I wouldn't just say a date because we don't do that. Was this one? You somewhat cutting them off, not really cutting them off? Probably. Two random, useless-ish reports. 130 still? Decent. Thank you, Replay. How you doing? Big fan. Jono, 405. Oh my god. Big fan. This is your report? Well, I'm definitely going to ban you then. Locking. Come on. Those two are trying to... Yeah, they're just squishing each other. Admin doesn't know. Admin is not dev. In a literal sense, the administrator of a network would probably be the dev. Or a manager. Are you, you're wanting to reverse in there, right? But you've got a turny trailer and it doesn't really work. Well, they must have given up on it. They didn't do it. I'm glad. Next one. We're doing well. All of them so far have been here. Okay. Alps dead confirmed? No. Okay, we'll have a look at that because they overtook. That's a lull. Dead? I know, right? Juan, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. 5th birthday? Yes, it's my 5th birthday. Hello. How was you? It's not what that means. Banner on a flag. Who set up as a flag? Ignoring the flag there. Ignoring that one. It's Jova. It's gone, see? The only multiplayer you'll now have is Convoy. Someone make a really large Convoy server. 4,000 slots. It's Jova. There is an emote, of course, the Jova emote, which is Joe Biden looking down in whatever context. It's a good emote. Howdy, Berg. How you doing? Other? Always wondered how the admin stuff works. Welcome in. I'm not the only one that does this, of course, but there are a few of us. It is quite interesting to see how it works, I'm sure. Should have seen how it worked before this panel was a thing. They used to just teleport to a player after seeing a little report in chat. Show up. Of course. Of course. Of course. Well. Emote? What emote is this now? Are you just saying loads of random emotes because we have slots for these emotes? Come on. Fail slowed down. He took his chance. It's also not really how it's meant to work. I think you hit a bump. They wanted to go further to the right and follow the curve, but then they hit a bump and they went further left. Doesn't work that way, does it? Don't do that. But there also... wasn't there something at the start of the report? Did it again? Cut off that person as well? Wow. In a rush? Much? No, there was something else. The person that overtook further along this way. Somewhere here. This one. Didn't work, did it? Ben, big fan. Appreciate that. It's so cool seeing the message in so many different languages. How interesting it can look. Oh dear, don't do that. Lovely. Why is that really a quote? Is it just a random quote? I say lovely all the time. TMP error. Ruben, why does it have error? Does it say you have the wrong version? Because that would be a pretty obvious message. Appreciate the follow, big fan. No, the English only, that doesn't apply if you're pasting in that message. It doesn't. It automatically pastes it in your language. Yeah, that one, the Jova one. We can add it for a meme. I'm not logged in. We can add it for a meme and then remove it sometime later on. What happened here? Yeah, it's automatic. Don't worry about it. It's automatic. Mother's Day. Our Mother's Day is a... When actually is ours? Because some have it in different, you know... Day. Father's Day is also slightly different as well. Ours already happened, as I thought. Ours was mid-March. Sorry, CK. Hope you did, though. Because everyone decides to do things differently. It's not, maybe not every country, but in a handful of them it's today, and in a handful of them it's somewhere else. Father's Day, I believe for us, is July? Mid-July, maybe? Maybe June? When's it for you? Gonna miss that, see? People going up that little sketchy corner and down that sketchy corner at full speed. I thought that was gonna cause a crash. That was close. They take every corner they can at full speed except the one that goes over the river. The Rotterdam part. Really shouldn't take that at full speed. That's what it was. Because you got a little bit too close. You both got a little bit too close. And it's funny how you both died as a result. You landed completely upside down. You just kind of wiped each other out there. Thompson, big fan. The other CD road-like place was the Alps. You go from Innsbruck across until you find a very bendy, wibbly-wobbly road. And then along that road, midway on, is a rest stop at the top of a, well, I would say mountain, one of the many peaks. Wibbly-wobbly. Here we are, this is on the way to it, hey? First one, hello Storm. First one on the way towards the Alps today. So we're doing well. And unfortunately, the Frankfurt to Prague road has not picked up much yet, because we don't have any reports from there yet. Clearly, it's only sensible, curious people that have gone there. Gained bus station. Ooh, interesting. Have to go and explore that. A lot of cities would. That would make sense. And then maybe we'll add some more, like how we added some. Don't really know why we did, but we did at some point. Thompson, welcome in, big fan. I'm waiting to see what happens. Are you going to overtake people? You might. The temptation is there, isn't it? Because you see the person struggling. There's also people parked here, because you can go underneath this. Just about. I mean, it's over the amount because it's busy, but it's not like busy yet. If they had continued in this context, they wouldn't have hit anyone yet, because this one's also doing the same. And at the moment, there is no one coming down. So you're lucky. Still wouldn't suggest doing a very long overtake, though. But now that we're here, 153. Busy. What's your idea? What's up? What, a statue? Ah, yes. Where, though? It would have to be in one of the little rest places over here. That's more like it. Now they're back from the event. Yes. Bendy. The goodbye event has happened. I think people have now officially signed it off. They don't need to go back to CD again, so now they're fully at the Alps. But let's start our thing of now saying, abandon the Alps and go to Frankfurt, Prague. See who follows that. And if I turn this into a video, into a little short, anyone that sees this, do that. Go there. It looks like CD. People complain about how the Alps is too squished and too jam-packed and you can't really go at speed and various complaints like that. Frankfurt to Prague is not like that. Go to Milan, Zurich. Go to any of the roads I've suggested in my videos. And have a little competition. See which one actually gets busier. The IF. The F to P. Gotta go P. The IK. The CD. The MZ. All of them. Link them all up. Alps is now closed. Exactly. I hereby declare that my propaganda of telling you, that looks really cool, of telling you to go to the Alps is invalid from this day onwards. Go away and go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. The P, yes. F to P. Exactly. Press F to P. Yeah. The F to P in question is from here. Go down just outside Frankfurt, then you turn down this way and you go all the way along this road here. Keep going. Fuel station. The 6, you go to Quarry Road, and then you end up in Prague down there. It has 3 train crossings. A fuel station, which is the old style of fuel station. And anything you could ever need, aka not a bendy road. F2P is not highway. Part of it is highway. The first bit is highway. But yes, some people have a severe phobia of any part of highway. But I think people are now assuming that the start of it isn't the highway part. It's when you turn off the highway and you go along the side bit. This is the Alps. Frankfurt to Prague, yes. What is this diabolical traffic? I caused that. Juice, yeah. I made a video telling people to go here and they did. Me and maybe a few others, but I recall making a video that did somewhat well. Yes. Because the busy place they were on beforehand is being revamped, so now they have to go somewhere else. So now I'm saying it again, how about you don't go here? Hey, it's been about 2 weeks, you've had your trial period, now go somewhere else. Admin is here because someone got banned. And they stop in the rest area at the dock. 214 now, doing well, doing well. 80 or 90? I suppose if you... Down here is slightly easier to do that. There's some less curves on this part. It's not as bad down here. Still looks good though. Still looks good. A campaign. You know, like a kind of sort of voting campaign as if you're running for a mayor or a, you know, any form of parliamentary position, except it's a campaign to select a road to drive on. Whoever has the best campaign push, you know, is the one that causes people to move there. Highest traffic so far. There have been 200 plus on the entire road, but trouble is they're not all in my render distance though. See, the more I fly, the more they load in, so it depends on where my camera is to get the most amount of people. There's a lot. And if I turn the render distance up to ultra, more will be there, but it will be very, very laggy. Oh yeah. So now I can see all the way down this way. And if the map loads in, there are a few more down there, and you know. Look at that. That's the only render distance option you basically have. Because there's no such thing as render distance on... There we go. In this game. Move the invisible walls? No. Why would you do that? No. Oh, we're in Scandinavia, eh? Haven't been here in a while. Burn... Yeah, burn Innsbruck Klagenfurt, can do that. Yellow, yeah, yellow just spawned in. Again, people are making their own combinations anyway, because someone earlier, even at the beginning of the stream, mentioned the Milan to various things. You go up, round, and down, that sort of thing. Make your own route, go for it. It's a map. The Alps is not a map. Not a map DLC. It's not a map. It's not a DLC. It is base map. Near the bottom of the base map. Upset about the what cars? What's wrong with them? This is when you leave the service at the same time as someone else. It'll ruin all the excitement. Hey, Papa Bear, you'll be on the side of the people wanting to make Frankfurt to Prague the busy road then, yeah? Do you like that one? Oh, and welcome in. I mean, that kind of stuff, that happens. You know, they weren't even aware that it happened. There's a few there. I don't know which one is IDF, no. And we're back. We're back. Is it the same as it is? But what are you upset about, though, Berg? What's the problem? P Road? The what? Innsbruck to Frankfurt, maybe? TMP is not on 159. Nope. If it were, we would probably see a handful of reports from there still, and at some point I will have to do my first drive on that area, which will also become a video. Right? Just look at how nice this looks. This was chosen because it's a bendy, challenging road, and it has beautiful scenery, unlike the CD road. Clearly people do like that as well, they agree. But they also want the CD vibe, so they also want a road that looks like it. That's not as bendy. That was close. The reports will disappear. You notice it's in the 9,000. So whenever the last server reset was, which may only have been a couple days ago. Yeah. Thank you, Red. The DV road. Now, where is that? Are we just making up abbreviations now? Where's that? Venice? That's the only V I can think of. Some ID. Duisburg to Vienna, that's a decent road trip. Yeah, you could do that. And then we brake right in front of the person. Why are you even overtaking them if you're both going a good speed? This is now slightly downhill, so that they also use that. Too many people? Yes. I just have a feeling that even if people also go to Frankfurt to Prague, it will also be busy. You put 400 people on any of these roads and it won't work because you've got the same behavior there. Sometimes it isn't always the capacity of people, it's just the behavior of the people there. It's not good. TL, you have to explain these abbreviations when you say them, by the way. Because what's the DV one? What's TL? How are you supposed to tell people to go there if you don't know what it is? Yeah, it never works. Don't bother overtaking most of it. The TMP, now that would be very, very fitting, wouldn't it? Where would that be, though? How about you just say, whatever the longest base map route is, do that. That's the new hotspot. Try it. But you're only limited to 1 drive per day on it. Road is getting changed. Hello, chicken. Appreciate that. Travemundische Leipzig. Oh, I see. Yes, I've heard of that bit. Anywhere in Germany, then? 500 hours? No, I would not. Yeah, there's loads more in Kirkenes. True, true. But you say that requires DLC. Most people don't do that. It's D's nuts. Is that what you wanted me to say? Because no, but you said DV first. So, the DN road, that's a good joke. I'll be honest, I might have to yoink that joke. That's mine now. Thank you for that. Aberdeen to Rocklaw? Yeah, exactly. Just, you know, some scenic roads there. Why not? I think the DN road is good. The D to N. Ha Travemund, Magdeburg, Poznan. Yes. Let's do that then. Tend to get DLCs on Steam sales. Good. That's what Steam sales are meant to be used for. Pick up new games, pick up DLCs for games. Still spending your money. Yeah, I've said it wrong because I've said it in the English way. I'm not going to say Wroclaw or something, which is basically what it's meant to be. I'm not saying that. Because then people don't know what I'm saying, do they? Same as Łódź. They're like, excuse me, what? Well, you see, I mean... Game of when enjoy? Berlin to Warsaw? Anything, it's fine. It's fine. That wasn't too bad of an outtake. Mentioned? Yeah, but I would say Lodz, see? Because if you remove all the accents, that's what it is. But no, Łódź. Why is it a W sound? Come on. What's that about? And we're back in Calais, hey? We had a nice vacation over on the Alps, now we're back in Calais again. Oh, I miss this place. Summer sale? Maybe it is. If you can Google it, there are some sites that tell you when the next sale is. When is the next Steam sale? Search that up. And you'll find it. They're always in a rush. They've always got somewhere to go. Especially if they have that music when you're nearly late for a delivery. Stettin to Bruno. That's a decent sized job, isn't it? Decent sized trip down there. Are you going to get stuck? Abandoned going that way. Quite a long one. Yeah, they may not like that. An average, I think, of about 300 kilometers, because I think CD was about 300 kilometers. Oh, you think you can't enter because of the, you know? You can. Good, that's good. They're not there now. You can, of course, if the truck is in the zone, then the trailer also is. That was close. Prime. Busy. See, how about, here's another reason why you should go somewhere else. Don't have too many people in one place, because then TMP might have to modify it to try and balance the traffic flow. And people don't want that, do they? They don't want the Alps to be ruined by diversions and, you know, extra traffic lights and such. So how about not all of you go there, some of you go Frankfurt to Prague, so they both balance out. And then both are pretty chill. That will make it work, won't it? Yeah, they'll like that. Hello, Rye. Big fan. Yes, if some of you go Milan Zurich as well, then go for it. That's fine. Pingo, big fan. Menthol, welcome in. Big fan, big fan. Yeah, or how about you use the whole map? Just, that's kind of the idea, right? I hereby declare there is no particular hotspot road. Just go anywhere else. For real, literally go somewhere else. They hit the fence. How long? I don't know. It does. Maybe it's about the same amount, who knows? Come on. What are you doing? Is this because there were other cones here? I think they placed other cones, but they don't show in reports. Because they need to be set to show in reports. You should go back and check that. Piero, welcome in. Appreciate that. There's a whole world out there, believe it or not. FTP is around 450. That answers your question. 450. Yeah, it's about the same. I think it varies. I did a video where I recorded the length of the CD road and wanted to do a little video like, just how long is the CD road? Because I was curious. Shiro, 5 months, welcome back. I appreciate that. Big fan. How have you been? What exactly was it? Was this, wasn't it? Let's go real time. Yes, you see, there's more cones here. That's hard to judge, isn't it? So they were trying to merge over here, so by this gap. Yeah, you see that they were stuck on those cones there because they changed their mind last second. They realized they wanted to go this way. I think they did the same. They hit the cones as well. Cones are because people don't know how to merge together from 2 lanes into 1. So they force you to kind of do that earlier. Far earlier. Like, yeah, that's bad, but it's not, you know, I mean, the other one kind of, you know, because they missed it, it just so happened there's someone there. But yeah, these need to be added. Because maybe these are as well. Because from here, you can go this way around, if you want to leave. But then you go all the way this way, and then you rejoin here. Which should be easier, but some people still get that wrong. 9591, what's going on in that report, Dexter? What's up? Yeah, Leipzig to Travemünde. Perhaps. My eye is watering. Any of those slightly remade base map routes would be potentials, wouldn't they? If you want the same vibe. vibing, then yeah. Is this one now going to get revenge because they kind of cut them off by doing that? Sven, goddammit, next one. Collisions, I see. Whole of Poland has that vibe? Yeah, well, Poland is very old. Poland does need a revamp. I do wonder what they'll call that. Because you've just got Project UK Revamp. What are they going to call the Poland one, eh? If there's a word that is the same sort of meaning as revamp, but begins with P, then they can do a bit of alliteration. Project Poland, yeah. PPP even. Big PP. You've kind of forced that one out their lane again. And now you're trying to... Oh, and there's cars doing it as well. There's a lot to look at. Poland Polish. Yeah. Repolished. Oh, I like that. Repolished. If you put a capital P in it, repolished. Genius. I like that. Real operations. Potentially. I mean, they haven't sort of discussed the next one yet. Not that I know of. It's these two. It's good PR, it is. That's also good as well. Battle, welcome in. You're on a roll today with these. Get it? PR, because Poland, yeah. Wow. Maybe you should do the marketing for it. Get in contact with SES, eh? Do it. God, that was close. Oh, that was close. Ooh, and then you swerve back. Not bad. Not bad. Still bad, though. Still very bad. But then there was one more. You're disappointed. I'm not trying to pronounce things correctly, of course. In fact, it's a little inside joke we have on the stream where I'm saying things badly on purpose. Go back to the suspect. I did do the CD Road event. Yes, I did. The next video will be of that. The video went out today for Ko-fi members. Ko-fi supporters can watch that today. YouTube members can watch the video tomorrow. And then after that, it'll be out. You can watch that. Similar, I mean, it's from stream footage, but, you know, similar sort of intro introduction as the history video. Where's it going? It's not going, it's being changed. It's being redesigned. Here, because you cut them off, didn't you? That, but then why were they wobbling so much? This one. Oh, you knocked yourself against their trailer. Oh. And this one swept past. Pink, appreciate that. Falco 3 stream. Come on now. Come on. Doesn't care about his fan base. No, they do. That would be funny to say that. SES doesn't care about TMP. How could they? Why would they? Huh? Clearly, it's the most famous road in their entire game. At least, you know, have some decency. No. Still stopped. I do appreciate that. Yes, you've got a very big badge there. Big badge. Throbbing badge, even. It's very good. Here as well. I just want to see specifically the suspect view. Did we already ban a suspect? Maybe we did. That was the car's fault. That wasn't their fault. You're still overtaking and colliding with other people, but the collision near the beginning, the little bump thing, is what caused that. Could be tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the one that does the update, basically. And if I were to be the one that does the update, I would spite you all and say that every time you ask, adds another day. You want the update? Ask again tomorrow. Too bad. Teaches you a lesson to stop asking. 9591 is now really high up in the list. I hope you recorded it as well. This has to be 1 times now. Yash, how you doing? Welcome in. Not CD. Magdeburg. You did? Okay, I would recommend, even though people do report in-game, just go to the website. Website is easier to report because they don't expire. A job. Congrats. Hope it goes well. IRL job, hope it goes well. We're in the middle of nowhere. Not really nowhere. No one else around. Yet. Someone's feeling attacked. I'm being bullied by chat. I'm not really. Chat is just asking continually when it's going to update, and I don't know, because why would I? In official events, yeah, because there's less of them. You graduated. Congrats. It's for blocking, right? Yes. Oh, this is going to be boring now, isn't it? They're just going to sit there. So, you can see the demo timer going up. That's how you know it hasn't ended yet. We can also see the playhead moving there. Have to wait until someone else show up. AFK, maybe the game froze. Hello, Ballistic. You know when to claim it. That was a good claim. It's like you knew. Oh, here comes another person. Imagine it's still there. If there wasn't a suitable place where you could sort of squeeze past them, then maybe. But here they've kind of, I don't think you can fit through there. I'll be honest. Nearly done. Okay, we're done. Still there? No. Good. But what happened, though? Because wobbling around, maybe it was their sibling, hey, shaking the wheel or something, or maybe the wheel lost connection. And maybe they couldn't access. I've seen that sort of explanation before, somewhere, where someone basically said that all of their devices just stopped working at that time. And then you say, oh, try and quit the game or something. Well, I can't quit the game, can I? You could tell them to force quit their PC, but that may not do the PC any good. So, these kind of things where in that moment you can't really do anything. It took a while for them to be discovered, though. You could say that from here is where they were actually blocking. Which is less than 30 seconds. Still a good report, though. Pretty good, pretty good. Right, last one. Then we spin the wheel, yeah? We'll see what we're going to be doing. Oh, we're back on the Alps. Of course we are. We're back. Still a lot of people. Look at the view. Look at the trail of people all the way down. That's another nice thing about the Alps. It's a good and a bad at the same time. It's bad because you see more people. It's good because you see more people. More people in the same place looks cooler, but it's also very laggy. In CD, as I mentioned, the only time you get a load of people like that is when the train is down for a while, or when someone has been blocking the road for a long time. And they bunch up on both sides. Is it worth downgrading? It depends on how often you play. If you don't play too much, you may not need to. If you've already played in 159 on your main save, then you can't. You have to go back to a previous save to be able to use it on TMP. You can't downgrade a save. Doubles and triples. Doubles and triples should really be prohibited in the same way they are on Pro mods. It may result in people using heavy trailers instead, but heavy trailers have turning wheels, so that can help here if they take the turn correctly. If they might. Have to eat pizza later. What do I have to eat pizza? Saved your save? Yes. Well, I don't think it gets corrupted in that sense. It just won't load it. It'll be grayed out and it'll say this save has been loaded in a newer version or something. It's unfortunate. So, what some people do before they intentionally update is like they make a save. For example, you rename it 158. Then you make another save, 159. When you load into 159, load the correct one, and then don't touch the 158. Then when you go back, the 158 should be untouched. So it should still work. You may have different discovery, though. Of course. Knight, big fan. Joe, welcome in. King Kong, welcome in. Appreciate it. How are we? What was the problem with this one, though? They didn't, Vicky, how you doing? Big fan, you did it. I did. I made it, 5 years. Freaking grandpa over here. How's you? Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm seeing things. They did nothing. Big fan, have a shout out. It's going to be an uwu shout out. Do you need a walking stick? I haven't received one. No, I thought someone would get me one. So if you have a spare one, not saying you need one, feel free. Feel free, send one over. Look at the view. I'm of age. You're old enough already. Old enough to need a walking stick, eh? I've got several. Tom, big fan. It's interesting how the celebrations are close enough together to where every year I basically do this thing where you've got at least 4 days of celebration in heavy quotes. It's busy. Hello, Lenny. 2 separate copies. That is a bit extreme to have 2 separate versions. You could have 2 separate profiles, perhaps, not 2 separate, you know. Yeah, no actual, like, celebration. Like, I'm not having loads of balloons and, you know, party hats and such. I'm mellow. I'm chill with that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I had the names that I wrote on Post-it notes that I attached to an inflatable band hammer, which I need to take a picture of. That's it. That's peak, you know. Woo! Very good. Yeah, I can see most of the road. That's another good part. You can see a lot of people. I can keep my camera here and I can see most of them. If I turn my render distance up, I might see people near the top. If I do that. Oh yeah, you see the restaurant section at the top. I can't really see what's going on over there, but I can see it at the expense of I have 9 frames. Let's bring that back down again. Up to a whopping 21 frames.
Wow.
MrPasta, welcome in. Should I open a beer? I don't drink that. Open a cold one for someone else to drink it. Yeah. All right, let's see what we can do. We can do a spin the wheel for what other games we want to play. Okay. Some other games, and some of them are still ETS2 or ATS related. So we can see. How you doing? He has arrived. He is here. All right. Here's our list. I've changed it. Basically, it is a normal list, but I've doubled it up so each section, like, you know, each segment is smaller. That's basically what it is, right? Boss Pound is not on this list because I don't have that. Let's see. It'd be fun if it lands on admin normal. That means I have to keep going what I'm doing. Oh my god, it might. That means another hour of what we're doing right now. Okay. Let me remove that. Because we've done that. And then the second hour after this. Imagine admin pro mods or something. Oh, it lands on Hosey, which is a very relaxing game. You'll see what that's like. Okay. The way that I can describe Hosey is, has anyone here played Unpacking? The voxel sort of thing where you unbox various things and set up your dorm room? Imagine a more sort of not voxely graphics of that. So you unpack and you design your little apartment house kind of thing. It looks really nice. That's what Hosey is. If you have a look at it on Steam. It's similar vibes. You're unpacking things and decorating a room. Yeah. Okay, cool. So remember that. Keep that in mind. But hey, we continue another hour of this. Or not? StarAIwolf is really good. StarAIwolf is really. I had hoped we'd land on that because I do the business venture things now. Going through those, leveling up. Where's this road? This is the Alps. The I to K, the Alps road. TMP on 159. Not yet. Talked about your trailer. Did we? 1106. What kind of strange creation have you got? Oh, this type of triple is fine, I believe. It's a triple, but as long as it doesn't sort of clip into anything, that's fine. Why'd you spin that? It's part of our little celebration thing. Celebration. Where instead of doing a normal subathon for the celebration, where you reach like hundreds of this, 200, 300, 400, you do X amount of thing. I changed it almost at the last second, and I thought, you know what? Here's everything I wouldn't mind doing. Every hour, I'll spin the wheel and I'll do something else. Yesterday we didn't do that because I had two things I wanted to do, and they took the length of the normal stream anyway. But today we're doing it differently. Cables? I don't know. But this is, yes, I've seen this. This is a triple that's fine because it's technically 3 smalls. Hey, you can do this with boxes as well, box trailers. 3 small box trailers. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use this type. Not bad. Not bad, really. Not bad. Where is it? Frankfurt. Oh, you're going to go on the F to P, huh? The FUP. Let's continue. Let's continue. Heaviest triple one could drive without getting into issues. What I've seen some people do is they have a normal flatbed trailer, but they edit the loco onto it. So the loco doesn't really fit physics-wise. In the real world, it would squish the trailer. But I've seen people do that. Or, you know, 3 helicopters maybe, something like that. It may not fit, but physics. This isn't exactly the best game for physics. Big fan, Killua. Can't leave it on? That's alright. No worries. Thank you for joining the stream. How does this end? It's going to be fun as well, because tomorrow we're doing like normal, it's back to normal schedule, so it'll be more of this anyway tomorrow. But we'll be on all the platforms, so our dearest TikTok chat, which we've been missing out on, they'll be back. I do want to try out something though, because I have access to the Storm, not to the Storm, I have access to the enhanced beta thing and the dual format, so I want to try both. I've been in the enhanced beta thing since it came out, and I've never bothered trying it yet. Hello Storm and Storm people, Kayla. Pillow, welcome in. Golden State, big fan. How was stream? What were we up to? Were we admining or were we something else? I saw you playing Life is Strange. Was that the other day or was that today? One of them. Anyway, there's a few versions of it. Blocking? No. Not really. No. No. How are we? Hello, Star. Rib CD. Hello, Petru. Yes. We're slowly 07ing it. Ooh. $112. That's a bit sus. This is a straight section of road, sir. Ignore that one that just crashed into the cones there. Well done. Interesting. It was yesterday. It's a cool looking game. I've seen those games for quite a while. It's cinema. You'd need to play them in order though, wouldn't you? For the story. And then there's a revamped version where they kind of redid it. When will you drive? Sometime next week. Last drive was yesterday. Were you there yesterday? Hope so. We drove on CD yesterday. It was fun. Prime? You see it Prime? I didn't. Prime? Mario, welcome in. That is a cool badge. It's one of the TwitchCon badges, isn't it? Works very well with the new change. Twitch about it don't longer use 20k bitrate, only use 14k bitrate. Yes, I saw that they changed that starting. I was just debating, like, because I asked in the Discord as well. My view of it, Saab, is that at the moment I'm at 8k bitrate, okay, which is the highest before stuff starts going weird because partners have access to higher transcoding stuff. Would I then set it to 8k for it to downscale correctly across all the things, or would I go higher than that so that at least what would be 1080p source is still Does that make sense? I don't think it made sense when I asked in Discord. You know what I mean? I still want to have really good for the highest quality. Like the equivalent of 8K. If I could choose 1080p 60 to be 8K, which I can't. You enter one value and it downscales accordingly based on what you type in. So I was thinking of maybe using 12K. Because I can. If I were to set different bit rates for the different platforms, it would be encoding it differently. So. Is that why it changed? I don't know. Why did it change? Go on Saturday. This month's one? No, I'm not going to this month's one, sadly. We'll have to look at that vehicle there, because this one didn't do anything, did they? Not for blocking. Is it this one or is it another one? Which one is it? That's the red one there. Oh, but it ends there, so we don't even see what happened to him. No, never mind. Higher bitrate like partners for 1440p, but your bitrate suddenly dropped. It shouldn't be 10K. Don't put it to 10K. I know it should be that for 1440p, but I think the server started going a bit weird. I remember when I accidentally... Hilariously, I accidentally had my stream setting set to the recording encoder, so it was set to 50k bitrate, and the stream wasn't doing too well, and I was so confused on why it was happening. It was maxed out as 720p, because it just looped back around and it couldn't cope. So doing any higher doesn't let you do that. But on YouTube, you can go up to 50k, I think, almost, which is insane. You can stream at 4K, everything like that. Fly up to the planes? No, they're not that high actually in this sky. You don't change the bitrate part, that's more advanced. Because I know there's an auto setting as well. I might just leave it on auto, you know. 2 ladders for 8K, but with dual need at least 3. Yeah, I'm thinking of trying out a dual. Because I have the vertical plugin, which is what I'd be using. And apparently it will just automatically detect that you have it or something, and it will just let you do it. I think that's from the guide anyway. Says your bitrate's too low. Well, yeah, for 1440p it is. Do you need to stream at 1440p though? Is your canvas at 1440? I assume it is. Elush, welcome in. Favorite ETS2 mods? I like some graphics mods. And I remember I used to use a few tuning mods, but I'm not overly into those mods. I guess Pro Mods is technically one of the favorite mods because it's really nice. Might change ladders video tricks instead. Well, I mean, if tomorrow's stream completely balls it up, then I might have set a setting wrong. How about that? Because you can, I see. Yeah, I remember trying it for one of the streams when I was testing a YouTube stream. I had that on the HEVC, and I was testing out all those kind of encoder things. It was a bit stuttery, I'll be honest. I need a 5090 for that. Back to Calais would be peak. People have mentioned that road. You go bendy up from Calais up around the Netherlands coast. Yeah, you could use that as a road as well. See, there's too many roads. How are people going to decide which one they want to use? Like, for the masses, you know. 5070 Ti? Oh, that's fine. It's basically the same as the 5080, right? There's not much in it. In it. We're back. Has to give all of his chat ETS2 DLCs. No. A 6090. I'll suffer with this PC for a little bit longer. No, but I would need to improve. I started mentioning this recently as well. I do need to... I need a better CPU and a bit more RAM for the editing portion as well. Streaming, this is fine on this setup. Sure, it's a little bit whatever. The editing stuff, I do need a bit more oomph, you know. Might lose 1080. So would Auto would use it, because my internet is totally fine. Auto would use as much as it needs. If it wasn't on auto, surely 12K would be fine, right? 14K, like in your estimate? You definitely get... I think I banned someone in that exact spot previously as well. You're not accelerating through the corner, but you're not slowing down any more through the corner as well. You're taking the corner too quick, which resulted in that crash. That's why it went wrong. And then we just left the road here, just probably to park up. Well, I mean, that does skip the corner. Why? But why? Recommendations for 2050 laptop. I'm not too sure about actual builds, though. I don't know too much about what build is, like, ideal for you. Yeah, the bridges. That long, straight part of the bridge that runs alongside what looks like a sort of dam of some sort. Isn't really a dam, but... Krew 90, nice. They cost a lot, yes. RAM costs a lot. PC building sim. While I can't play at IRL. Yeah. CD Road is gone. CD Road is not gone. CD Road has been revamped. The CD that you knew of has changed. Yes. If it were gone, it would be just not on the map at all. AM5. What specifically is AM5? That's just new everything then. High tech, right? Because the RAM, now you can get, you know, your 6K megahertz of RAM and such. Oh, beefy. Yeah, I'm aware 5 comes after 4, yes. 64 gigs? I think I'd need 64 gigs, yeah. Because for caching a lot of real-time playback, when editing, it would need that. No, you didn't know that. Well, come on, I can count to 5, I think. At least. No, TMP is not on 159, not yet. No, no, no. Our beloved old CD Road. 07s indeed. It's like Valve. Skip to number 3. That's what they did. Can't count 2 or past 3. Exactly. Why'd you need to? You don't need to go any higher than that. There are still people on CD Road. This is what we've been looking at for today. There are still a couple hundred people on there. There's a handful on the Alps. Slightly more on the Alps. But still enough to still get the feel of CD. What were you doing? What was the point? Half-Life 3. People believe that the Half-Life Alyx, the VR one, is basically Half-Life 3. It's not the exact continuation in the story, but I guess it has some Easter eggs or something. I think we ordered a new PC, didn't we? But RAM is too much. And thus GPUs and such cost a lot because they also have RAM. Even CPUs do. And so everything costs more. Any more incoming events? I'm not sure. You can have a look on the events page. There'll be a handful of VTC events if you want to attend those. Official ones? Don't know. Yeah, you're very lucky when you did it. What, did you just get the GPU by itself? Have you been sort of upgrading it over time? Because my one, I remember when I first got most of it, that was back in 2021, but then I've changed a few things since then. Just need real ops. Tim, another real ops would be nice. You know what we haven't had in a while? A real ops in ATS. Last few have been in ETS. We need another ATS one. In the revamped California. How about that? Say your ass. Could do. Could do. That was close. The meta model, you should play it without VR. Because isn't it a VR only game? It depends on VR. That's interesting. G29. Yes. Very good wheel. A good Let's say starter wheel. It does need to be more popular. Sadly, it won't. Gonna do a giveaway of what? I don't have any spare keys for this game. I still might have some keys for The Hunter from the campaigns I did for that. Oh, this went so wrong. This went so... You know, you could have pulled over here first before you messed that up. Or you could have just, you know, pulled over to the side here. But this one, you don't slow down, do you? You took too long to slow down. You thought your brakes were good enough, Prime. Oh, October last year. Oh, so fairly recent, I see. Now, they weren't intending on, like, doing it that badly. Like, most of it was caused also by... They went through the wall. By, lost what I was saying, you know? Yeah. Yeah, you get me, yeah. If this is ghost mode, there we go. Ghost mode has been on for too long. Hacker Mans. Oh, you went over the wall. Oh, that's genius. I thought they went through the wall. No wonder. Well, there's the increase in speed. Back over the fence. How are you still, They're not causing any damage to anyone else, though. It's like a perpetual ghost mode kind of thing. It's not a non-collision hack. How are you in... yeah, I know they're hacking, but, like, how are you not doing any damage to anyone else? Is there a new feature? No damage to someone else? It's like a passive mode, non-collision, just going around people. I can't even call it non-collision, because they aren't collisioning, are they? Oh, redo it. Yeah, it's toxic. But, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, how are they not in infinite ghost mode? That would be funny. Because, again, you notice how for, like, pretty much half the report, they weren't really... This was good, though. They've practiced that. Definitely practiced that. It was perma. Why wouldn't it be? Hello, Ryan, welcome. New feature of the hack, yeah. So now they're sort of, they claim to be on the good side now and not causing any harm to anyone else. They're just driving through others. It still causes people to panic, though, I bet you. It's still a malicious thing, though. No, it's just a tool. Remember, it's just a tool. Yeah, perm's off. Perm's off. Imagine the next player gets a perm. No, I agree, but that's giving them credit because they've definitely done it before. If it were a normal player, that would be a cool stunt. Don't give bad people credit. Reckless. Well, it's a form of reckless. I don't want to give them just reckless, though. Because they had a bit of a speed boost as well. They increased their speed slightly. After they spun around to go a U-turn back the other way, they were increasing their speed. So I could have added the speed part. I'll sort it later. I haven't seen the Benelux rework for myself with my own eyes in-game yet. I will at some point soon. I've only seen pictures and little videos of it. Brake is so hard. Well, the brake pedal is meant to be a little bit tough. Not incredibly hard to press, no. Because it's meant to have a slightly strong... It's not meant to be, obviously, as weak as the accelerator is. Maybe someone tightened it up too much. Like, again, the one that I have on the Moser already. It's not a tough one. But I don't press it all the way down to get to 100%. I set it to be a little bit off of that. Feels like the clutch. Clutch is also very weak, yeah. When will ETS optimize their game? I really hope it does get optimized. It should have a little bit of optimizing in prep for consoles. You can do it again? Yeah. Console prep. Or hopefully... I have used the G29 in the past, yes. It had a stiff-ish pedal, but again, it's meant to be slightly stiff. Because that's the idea. It's a tough pedal. Moser or G29, how much driving do you do? How much can you get out of it? Because the Moser is quite costly. If you play other games, then the Moser could be quite good. G29 is a good general driving / racing wheel, but there are better ones if you want to get really into it. It's crazy. Well, I wish I could give them a lot more, but it doesn't really get much more than that. If they caused a collision with someone else, then yes, of course it would be more severe than that. And that Skoda, is he there again? Someone else doing it? Just parked up waiting. Or because of their colours. Yeah, I mean, we've got some, they've gone full metallic. Can you imagine you can make each wheel a different colour? That'd be good. Hello, Nitty, big fan. The rainbow, yeah, looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Looks a bit weird. There we go. It's gone. It'll be the same controls. I think it'll be very similar controls to whatever they feel is just the standard for it. They'll have their own little control menu and you'll be able to easily configure things and so on. Because of course they want it to be so that if you've never played ETS before, you can easily pick it up. It's a fairly easy game to pick up to begin with. But if you've never played it before, you obviously want to just set a few things up and then just get straight into driving. Of course, for someone that's played it for so long, you think, oh, it's easy, you know? Does it pay? It's a volunteer. You volunteer to be on the team. Any of the teams. The whole project is voluntary. It's pretty cool. Mainly on keyboard and mouse. Do you have a controller? Xbox or PlayStation? I would suggest upping it to that. Get used to that. It's not too far down from a wheel. Try it. But if you're confident on a keyboard and mouse, then stay on keyboard and mouse, that's fine. It's just a bit smoother to turn with a controller. Hey, 113 uphill. All the DLCs. Well, you don't have to own the game in 2 places, do you? So, maybe they will do that, maybe not. Don't reverse like that, come on now. I think this person just wasn't noticing. Neither did that one. Neither of them saw. How did you not see the person? Oh, no, they're gone. Of course they're gone. Yeah, they're already there, unfortunately. Can't really do much about that. Crash Trucker Tims, why? Touch Racer turns your phone into a wheel. Oh, so where you can like fully tilt the phone? That's interesting. Almost cut off that car, well done. There was another one in this report though, wasn't there? Here they come. Yeah, that car. Maybe that was the car I was thinking of. But hey, maybe it's heavy, you know. I don't know, just don't know why you would brake there, like, so suddenly. Could also be mouse steering. Did he fly? No, 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 no. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the one that built up a lot of speed as well. Remember that one? Thank you for mentioning that. Is it worth $10? Yes. This set of course was a very good racing game. Very, very proper racing game. It's good. It's good. Cut through there. I like your boosting. I like that. Well done. 120 just to make sure you got in front. Good job. There we go. 113 uphill. Play Friends without a program. On Assetto, yes, because there are certain servers, I think. I think so. Well, you didn't do much. Didn't do much else. Speed hack. I'll just do that for now, then sort that later. Because you were accelerating and you boosted to complete the overtake. Don't do that. I'll sort that out. My game is rotating. Get rotated. Sorry, I must have made you dizzy there. You tab out while doing that, it will perpetually move. Good job. Hold on a moment. Any mods on YouTube? I don't really need them in the YouTube chat, to be honest. There are some community members that hang out in the chat that answer questions, which is all you really need. Nothing too extreme. It does that. If you get it just right, you can get a nice panoramic going on, which is kind of cool. Don't do that, folk. Come on, clean up. The wheel. What? The spin the wheel? Hosey. Hosey won that. In fact, I'll do maybe a few more reports and then we'll swap over to that. We'll do not a full hour of it. We'll do a bit less of it. It's a chill game. Hop over, feel free. Working on SES. I'm not working for SES, no. I'm just a TMP mod. I don't have direct affiliation with them. What wheel? I have the Moser truck sim wheel. The very big wheel. Your goth friend? Ooh. What are you playing though? More DBD? The DBD you're forced into playing every time you mention it? Thought so. This man, every time folk mentions DBD, it's like he's been forced against his own will to play the game. Are most DBD players like that? No one really wants to play the game, they just have to. Meow. Hopped over, welcome over, big fan. You have a different name on here though, so I'll just call you Creepered on here. Hello, hello. Here. Give or take here. One is you, one is them. 8 survivors. Ooh. No, it was before that, wasn't it? That wasn't too bad. That one. Most of this latency, this is where the original stream is. The others are being rebroadcasted from that, so there would be a little bit of a difference. Where was it? Here. I went past everyone here. Quite a lot of people. It's a bit, you know, they're going to claim that the solid line is in their favour. The non-solid line, rather. Moist, hold on. Hold on. Don't do you silly. You know, you're in a rush to get to the road that everyone else is also rushing to get to. What's the point? What's the point? Feels unbalanced. Oh, and we're back on the Alps. Several times. So the conclusion is that most people have now moved over there. Yeah? We have a handful still on CD, but obviously not much longer. That was some good acceleration. The IK. But no, we're starting our new petition. Go to the FP road now. Yeah, I changed my mind. No, we'll do it a bit earlier, Pasta. We'll do it a bit earlier. How about another 5 minutes? How about that? Slow down, man. Hosey is the game I described. You'll see what it looks like, but it's like unpacking that old cool... Not that. It's not that. Not that. It's meant to be like home cozy, I guess. That's what they named it after. It's a bit unfinished, but I think I redeemed a key for it, so it's pretty cool. A poster. Yeah, have your little sort of propaganda style petitions for making people go somewhere else. Because I've seen that when people were mentioning the Calais up across in the new update one, they had a whole graphic based on what sites you'd see on the way. The crag, yeah, that one. They had a whole like image of what you'll see when you get there on your way. So it's pretty good. Pretty close. Any more overtaking? Yes. This is just pure adrenaline, really. They just go for it and they pass as many people as you can. You're being lucky because you're taking it from this side, not the Innsbruck side. Well, I mean, there were a few bad bits. The acceleration is pretty good, though. It's almost instantly up to 90 there. This was what looks sus in spectating previous people, where they tune it just enough. So it still performs very well. On the grass. I guess you could, but it's uneven. So why would you? You're going to get bouncy, you know, all over the place. When it's even. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. But actually, it wouldn't be a good overtake because it's off-road, isn't it? It's not on the road. Revising, please focus. A smooth road, I hope it will be. The Alps road, no Skodas, that'll be nice. So yeah, the main part they did was over here. Zooming nearly 110. Then we drastically speed up again. For Liz, welcome in. Any mods allowed? Not in the way that you can think of. There are some custom trailers and such, but you have to do them in single player first. The only ones that we directly support are pro mods and the seasonal weather mod by Grimes. That's it. But that wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it wasn't like bad, you know, because there was no one else coming down because they're a bit of a boo boo here. Still a bit dangerous because it's on a corner. Don't do that. When will it be updated? We don't know. Don't know. Overtaking. You're not luckily surrounded by the insane amounts of people, but it's still not a good idea to do that. Not sure why this one is here. Alright, I will quickly BRB and then we'll swap what we're doing. If I put the camera here, so you'll be surrounded by the busy people, yeah? Is that good? You want that, yeah? Got TFM ad over here. Always advertising, eh? Yes, true, I do need to moist. You should as well. Nuri, welcome in. So you did one trip while it's busy. I don't know about that, you see. It's quite laggy, you see, so I don't know about that. This does look good. This does look good. Pool guy, welcome. Officially. Appreciate the follows. We blitzed it through 18k. We also blitzed it through 10k. We're at nearly 11k on YouTube now, by the way. The video did very, very well. So I'm really good with that. Bit of a slow-moving traffic on the roads down there. Tim, big fan. Chad, welcome in. King, how you doing? 3 FPS on the ups? No. No, that's not good, no. Good luck if that is your frame rate. Good luck. Yeah. Marshall? I'll assume it's Marshall. Marshall? How do you want that to be pronounced? Welcome in as well. Appreciate the follow. This one on the here. I'm just watching to see what that one is doing without moving my cam too much. The M&M. Marshall Mathers. This one. You've mostly pulled over now. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah. Chad, welcome in. Absolute Chad. 23 million FPS. No, not enough. No. No? Alright. Quick BRB. All right. Any crashes happen? That person is still struggling to climb up the hill. My God. Please know when to call it quits. Please. Please. Look at the problem you're causing. Look. There's a whole other problem there with someone bringing a train. Skoda driver's bad? It's not necessarily... Well, yes, it is the drivers that are usually the bad ones. They use the Skoda because it's an easy car to use. Easy vehicle to use. LOL. Okay. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna put you out of your misery and I'm gonna TP you because you will not... no one is gonna have the patience to have you crawl all the way up the top. I'm sorry. Sammy! Appreciate the super chat. I don't need them though. I don't need them. I don't feel I need them. Have a flower. Big fan. This is real time. I'm not in a report right now. No. Star Trucker? We'll have to do that sometime soon. It didn't win on the spin the wheel. So, hey, didn't win on spin the wheel. Right. What we will do now, if I Alt F4 on the game, because we're not playing ETS, what we need to do now is we need to calm down. Okay, we need to calm down, right? Because we're playing something very chill for the last little bit of the stream. Okay? Okay? Calm down. I might even switch to my a very chill playlist. Admin is done. Admin, relax. Relax. Don't know how loud the game's going to be. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright, hold on. I want the settings. Where are the settings? There are the settings. Okay. Audio. We don't want any music. I want the sounds down a bit. Okay, hold on. Studio mode. I need to change the game detection. Where is it? There we are. Widescreen, it's we're in the clouds at the moment in game. We're in the clouds. Right, where's my... I want to play some chill. Let's play some extremely chill music. Very chill. All right. I do need to change the category, though. Look at this. It looks good, doesn't it? Extremely chill. Does it have its own category? It does. We're relaxing now. You can calm down. You can chill out. Chill out. Still, I've changed it. I've changed it. Does it have one on YouTube as well? It does. Okay. Okay. This is the only map that we have unlocked at the moment. I've already tried one, but I'm going to do a new game. Yes. What is this? This game is similar to Unpacking, the old classic where you are in a college dorm or various things and you unpack a bunch of boxes when you've moved into your new place. This is similar to that, but slightly different graphical style. Redeemed a key for it, and I think it's pretty nice. Played a little bit of it. Here we are, we're in our little apartment. Oh, I've got to pick up all my trash. I don't have the ability to pick everything up at once. Trash goes there. Instruments to clean up. Whoop. Can't open that one. Oh. Turn on the fire. I'll just put it out. This is my room, yeah, this is my room. So what we'll decorate it to look like this room here. You'll see, you'll see. I can hear some cows. Clean up all the trash first, then you've got there's a load of footprints. This looks really nice. You've got the dust coming through the window. This would absolutely kill me because of the slight asthma I still have. That's just all the dust. It's just, oh, I can move the bin. What have we even been eating here? Green garden, that's what that says. Food delivery box, yes. Come on, chat. Who's been eating all this kind of stuff? Think of like House Flipper, yeah. House Flipper, unpacking, that sort of thing. You'll see the unpacking part in a moment. So let me just finish picking up all the junk. It'd be nice to, these boxes can still have their use. And that's to keep those. I like this. Almost done, hold on. There we are, collect trash crossed off, well done. We don't really need the bin anymore. Now we need to sweep. And I'm assuming this other one down here is the window. Squeegee thing. Ooh. Oh, I can go off the map slightly. So I can do the edge pieces. Oh, that's good. Now, how about I miss a spot? Just so someone complains. Anyone with OCD here? How about I just miss a little spot, eh? Go all the way along the corner there. Yup. All the way down. Oh. Can I? There we go. Yeah, I got it. I think the music really does set the mood as well. We don't need aggressive EDM music for this. Some people do listen to it when cleaning though, don't they? We're chilling. After all the busy banning, the busy IK, the busy CD road. Just relax. Just breathe. This is a bit of meditation. I have left a bit just down here, just for you. You see that? I've just left a bit. Is he gonna want me to keep that bit though? Want me to clean that bit up? Or is it not gonna like that? It might make me want to actually clean that up. Oh no, it says I'm done. Oh, there we go, it's all done. And now, the window. I'm getting the corners, I got the corners. We still got a lot of dust in here though. Oh. Squeaky, squeaky. I assume everyone starts off in the same room because you only unlock one at a time. All done? That's all done. There's a lot of dust. Yeah, I mean, you know. If it's been uncleaned. Look at the... Even on the floor, as I clean it, you can see more of the light coming through. That's nice. I like that. More of the light coming through the window. All the dirt and grime. Oh, that's lovely. All done? No? There we go. Okay, so now I think we can paint, right? Because our instructions, paint the walls. No, the game says I didn't miss it. No, no. Let's have that open for the sake of the dust. We've got some leaves coming in, but I mean, oh well. When did you reach 10k? At the end of last month, I think. Within the last, like, 2 weeks or so. Not much. Little rat known as Tion. No, I have not, Insanity. How you doing? She's been doing very well, hasn't she? Right. We have white, orange, and green. What do we think we should use? There was nothing. See, you make a house a home, eh? We're living in a nice... You've got the leaves and such growing around. This is the outside. Very nice. White. But for both walls? Or maybe only one in one style and one in another style? You don't want to make it all white, right? Modern green, but which wall in green? No, purple LEDs. There might be some stuff, if we unpack it, because I'm assuming it gets dropped off here. We'll turn a house into a home. So you could do... Because one of them maybe can be an accent wall. Left white and right green. Yeah, we could do that. One with the corner. This one white. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Does it run out of... Do I have to redo it, I assume? I think it does. Paint over the fireplace. And I suppose, yeah, the sun comes in and, you know, it brightens up the entire room. If this is, you know, your RTX graphics. I think I have House Flipper 2, not the first one, because I redeemed a key for that. Maybe that is where I got it. Yeah, 100% off. Maybe I do have both then. Does it let me... Oh, it goes through the wall slightly, but it doesn't paint the other wall, which is good. Doesn't paint the other wall. Oh, I can... Oh. Go that way. Okay, we go up into the corner. Up. Yep, that did it. Don't forget, you're living in this place with me, eh? You're living in this place with me. This is the community room as well as mine. Paint down into the corner just like that. Game name. Game is called Hosey. Cozy with an H. In fact, the actual game instance, when it's open, is called Cozy Game. So I believe maybe that was what their original name was. Like how Train Sim World, all of them are still named Train Sim World 2. There we go. Okay, that's alright. Now, green, we said, right? Oh, that's a nice green as well. Okay. Paint over the instructions. Oh, that could look nice. We're going to have some nice decorations, though, to go in front of this. Looks glossy. Doesn't paint the little board at the bottom. Keep that. Good, good. This music is definitely helping, isn't it? We all need to just chill, just relax. Just chill. Deep breaths. Very cozy game. Yeah, you get to unpack stuff. And from the brief bit I've played, you have some very interesting stuff to unpack. I didn't really unpack much of it. All I did was dumped it all on the floor just to see just how much you got. And there's a lot. A lot of stuff. I don't know how much this game is, though. Or the reflection of the window. Are we living in just in the rural somewhere because of all the sounds? I think the green was a good call, because that orange... Depends what you're putting on the wall. Depends. There we go. Cool. Oh. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Boxes. But I still have the... Can I... Oh. Let's place it over there. Okay. For this, I redeemed a key for it. I don't know how much it actually is. 20 euros? That's a lot for a game like this. Hello, Andrew. Appreciate that. Big fan, big fan. Right, let's see what we got. We've got some carpets. Okay. Ooh. Well, we'll see where we put those. Can I can't fold them back up. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay, so you see how this is a bit like the, you know, the unpacking. No, you don't hear the music because it's on the Twitch stream. I like that. Flowers. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Any more? Yep. Yep. There's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. These are wall things. Photo of a family. Put that there for now. Try the zoom. It's us. Right? Maybe. Well, it's my family. Maybe because I've moved out, maybe. That's an interesting painting. Put that there. Another one. Put that next to it, maybe. Another one. Ooh. You can leave stuff for later down here. Okay. Look, that's important. Need that. I'm gonna get a desk or something. Hey, LED sign. You feel it. Hang on, let's move. Put that there. Put that maybe there. How's that? Ooh. There you go. Some of the plants can be in the corner. If there's a little sort of side table, not a full desk, but like a side table, then yeah, we can put some plants on that. Ooh. No, that should really go up here, shouldn't it? We'll sort that out. Hello, Unbeaten. Little lamp. Big lamp. Desk. Astronomy type, that sort of light. Oh. Always a cool thing both then and now. Oh, it is. And the light moves. The pattern. Look. This game looks really good. We'll leave that for now. Anything else in this box? Yes. These are candles. Maybe they can go on the fireplace. Record player? A cassette type? Maybe it does. Could you imagine it doesn't actually play because I have the music set to 0 in game? That'd be a cool feature. Little fan. I need that. Oh, TV. There's TV. Boombox. Alarm clock. Right, now we need a table for that. Huge things, I'm assuming it's in there. Other. A rug? I'm not sure if I want that. Put that in that box. A vase. Fire extinguisher, that's important. A globe. Canvas thingies for doing artwork. Oh, a little plushy teddy. Little bowl plate. Ooh. Oh, because it's got little LEDs in it. I see. Little, okay. Oh. Alright, here we are. Now, I've got stuff everywhere on the floor, so... what's this game? It's called Hosey. You're moving into your first place and you have to set up your stuff. How did it fit? Magic. Oh, there's an even larger one. We need a little, drop it out of location. Oh, it plops back in that box. We need a little sort of cozy area for the kind of chilling stuff. To chill out. Oh, God. That... We'll have to move some of the paintings. We'll sort that out. Oh, little beanbag. Definitely a little reading, like a little reading nook. That kind of thing. Hey, there we go. Right. There's a little table. That's not a full table. Can this go any further? Like, can it go in the corner maybe? I don't want it to be in front of the LED though. Chair face the fire. Yeah, but we need these carpets though. What are we going to do with those? I don't want 3 carpets. Do I? The chair can sort of maybe sort of to the side here, and you can read, you can look out the window, that sort of thing. If there's a bed, I've got nowhere for it. I've got nowhere for it. I would hope this is just a living space. Maybe the beanbag can go here. Sort of, you know. TV could go on this, but then maybe if you move that and you put it there, so then maybe the TV can go on this. Like that. Wow, lovely. That matches the music right now, actually. You place the TVs on. I don't know what they're really called. I just call them sort of TV stand, a side table. It's not a full table, so it's a TV table. That can work. Then you'd be a bit far away. You want a couch there, sort of. You know, these. You can put these up higher, maybe. Up there, and then this can go now in the corner, right? Leave enough space for that drawer to be open. And now... Can I not? Oh, I can put that there. Some of these can be... You want a fuse to be next to it, don't you? Like that? Yeah. Some plants on top of it, yeah. How much room do we have? A nice amount of room there. Can that go up? It can. But now... Okay. That's alright. Unless you're being a bit picky here and you put that there and then that, like... Right on the edge. So the cat can get it. There we go. Just like that. I don't know if you can put anything on the windowsill. We can. Well, not really. Maybe not. Some stuff on the fireplace then. This little bowl thingy can go up here. Yeah. This little lamp. But that could also, if you want it over here. Like that. You don't want too much light near the TV though, do you? To sort of block out the light of it. This one. And you've also got this one as well. That could be for the reading corner. Like that. Perhaps. This... I don't know where I want to put that really. Electrician simulator. There's a lot of simulator games that we need to see. That's not too bad. Hello Ricky, welcome in. Ding 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 ding. Can I not put that? I can. This little fan. How about that? Just sort of facing the room. Yeah, I don't know where to put that other than, you know, it could just go on the shelf, I guess, then. Can I put an angle? There we go, like that. Where's the boombox going, then? In the corner. Okay. Maybe not. That won't fit on any of these shelves because it sticks through. That could maybe go there. That's nice. Booming. PC stuff. We still have some stuff in here. A little stool. Oh, another fancy chair. Do I need another chair, though? This is the reading chair. This is absolutely the reading chair. So maybe this one can go near the TV. And this one can go here. That makes more sense.
Huh?
What is this? A little filing cabinet? There's a little table. That can go in the middle. A little side one. A little... That goes near the wall. Ooh! An easel thingy. Well, we're not finished yet. We're not finished yet. Double chair. You can have the beanbag and the normal chair, I think. So sort of that could be sitting in front. And then this one could be sort of to the side. Yeah? There's a lot of stuff in here. This, that kind of thing goes like there. It would go like that. Because you've got the photo frame and you got that kind of works. That kind of works. Another plant on that. The candles. Yeah, the teddy, I suppose, as well, could go there. Sure, why not? Record player. Record player could go... Can it go on... That could go on there. It's actually meant to be that way round, I think. There we go, that works. That works, right? And now... I think this light could work for this, though. That's kind of how that's meant to be, right? And then this stool goes for that. But you've already got a little... See? Should never have given up drawing. Hey, if you have a little skill and your little hobby you want to do, don't give it up. Don't give it up. Where's the globe going now? Maybe on this little... Just like that. It's kind of in the way of the, you know... Can this go up here? Oh, it can. How's that? Maybe that's a bit too high. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. Beanbag is the wrong rotation? True. It should be facing the TV. There we go, like that. I don't like where the carpets are, though. This, I don't like that carpet. There we go. Now it doesn't, so, you know, this can go sort of in front of the, it can be like that, and then maybe this one can be sort of here. In front of, you know, some people put the stuff on top of it. Maybe that can go there now. Ding donk. How about the stuff on the wall? What do you think of the stuff on the wall? The blue couch. This one. What? It's a tiny couch. That's meant to be like a larger size now. Yeah. Imagine that was slightly larger. That should be in front of the TV, yeah. Game, hello. Can I have the couch back, please? Oh, we're stuck on the small size. Okay. Put that there in the corner. There we go for chilling out. That's for you. There, you see? Your little one. Can I put the... No? Can't put the teddy on it? Oh. Alright. Now, this and this. I don't really want to put this anywhere. It'd just be in the corner. Couch for the cat. Yeah, we don't have a cat, do we? No, I don't really want that. So how's that? Anything else? These photos are maybe a bit too high up. These they don't have to be there. It's quite nice. This lamp. Maybe there. Like that, you want to chill listening to the music area? I think that's not too bad. Maybe there'll be some other rooms that have pets and such in it. That's pretty good. Can we take a photo now? Ooh. Oh, that's... It, whoa. You can focus on, like, any particular part of it? Okay. Bit of a film look. I think I'll just, you know, that's okay as it is. If we do keep it in the middle of the screen there. Nice. Nice. That hides all the UI stuff. Oh. But I can't hide the mouse. So if I put the mouse off the screen, it does all that. Lovely. Now, I don't know where that photo is. I'll have to find it. It's probably in my documents or something later on. Pretty good. Right, now do we... I want to leave that. Finish. So good to come home from the big city. Daddy's asking for help with work while he's busy on a secret project. Are we in a different place now? Complete the attic level. Oh, I have a new one. Should we start a new one? Could leave that for another time. We've also got this. A workshop. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, that looks very... Look at that. There's some... Picking up all the leaves. Oh. Oh, I like that. But you can just do that. Well, I suppose I do need to keep them. Oh, this is nice. This is really cozy. Get it? Oh, they all automatically... Oh, that's good. Yeah, just scoop all that in there. Lovely. Doing our bit for the environment. This music is lovely. Again, this isn't in-game music. Doing good. What kinds of things we have? Can we unbox a pet? Can we have a pet, please? This time? All of these would do so much better if you had like a pet. A cat or something. There we are. To the yard. Good. We're done. Does this now go in the bin? No, I just placed it behind the bin. I guess it doesn't. What else we got to do though? Remove packet. Park. What even is that? Throw away old planks, which is most of these. Oh, these are your new... Ooh. Oh, I see. The floor. But then how do I pick up the old ones? With this? Oh, you do the entire... Okay. Do I have enough planks, though? For that? Ah, I get it now. I get it. I get it. Oh, this is really nice. I can use the wood for something else, though, can I? Surely. Oh, that's a satisfying sound, isn't it? Oh, how's that? Sorry, so hang on. Keep the good ones. And then... I can't move that one for some reason. There we are. Put all those away. There's still a handful more. There we are. It's looking better already, you see? This is nice. Very good. There's a few there that are good. Do I want to do the whole thing now? Am I wanting to do the whole thing now? I think we can definitely come back to this. If you want to see more of this, we can definitely, you know, after a long day of meaning, definitely an idea. I do want to make some shorts out of this. House Slipper. If you want another goofy game that, if you're not too bad with blood and gore and such, Viscera Cleanup Detail. It's a similar thing where you encounter a some horrible disaster has gone wrong. So there's blood, guts, all kinds of things everywhere. It's not like 100% photorealistic, and then you sort of sweep up and clean up the place on some foreign alien whatever. And it's very goofy when you're playing it in multiplayer with other people. But that's another sort of clean-up style game. Which is very fun. Because only the host doesn't seem to have any sort of stutter or problems. Everyone else, when they're picking up buckets and carrying more than one item, they struggle. But Viscera is very, very good. The wear cleaner? No. I have not. Because, of course, Viscera, I didn't really know what the word even meant. The word just basically means it's the word to describe guts in any form. Just wanted to call it. Yep, there we are. This is nice. This is nice. I'm assuming I can't move this object here. Slime Rancher? Yeah, I've heard of that one. Can I... Can't pick up... Oh, can. I do wonder what this is made in. A Unity game, maybe, because all the animations are quite nice as well. There's nothing extreme going on here. You can, you know, you're very chill. Run out. And then the last row. Drain simulator? There's a sim for everything. This is why I had one of those ideas where I should play every single sim game that I have, because I have a lot in my library, but some of them are going to be so bad, aren't they? Character job as a janitor in an office. They have to do overnight during a full moon. The issue is they're a werewolf. So you have to try and do it without someone knowing that you become a werewolf, or do you have to do it like against the clock? So before you become a werewolf. Because both of those could be interesting. Any more on this? More in this box? Any more? I need a few more. Well, I'm a few short. I need some more. I've thrown away the old planks. How do I now... Ah. That's an old plank. Any more old planks? I don't think so. Do I burn them? Perhaps? Under the new planks? Ah, there's probably one under there, but I can't find it. I don't know where it would be. Can you see anything under there? Me bending down as if that changes anything? We've all done that, right? You bend down, you try and look at something. Well, tiles from the wood pallet. Yeah, if there were any there, I could strip the pallet off. Yeah, true. You imagine you could do that? No. I'm kind of stuck with what I'm doing at the moment. Lay down new. I've done the lay down the new, though. I've done that. Oh, whoa. You can make a cool pattern in that. in the box. It looks like there's some left, but there's one here, if that is one, but it's glitched. This one. How do I pick it up without picking up the box? Check a design pattern? I could. How about that? Game broke. Gonna start confusing myself here. Have to do it from further away. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Well, I mean, you know, we did the first level at least. We'll just leave it like that, as it is. These can be opened. That's nice. I think that'll do, right? That's pretty good. You can see the light also coming through it over there. Really nice game. What do you think? Really nice. Very chill. And I don't know if there's another. There's probably another level. Save and reload, probably. How much? Someone said it was like 20 euros. It's a bit much for what it is. I've already done the attic, though. Can I not do the... No, I guess I can't. But you see how much you can unlock? We've done this. And then there's a handful of others. Which is very interesting. Not bad. Quit the game. We'll come back to that. We'll definitely come back to that. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? And we still have our chill music. Just... So, who's on? Who can we say hello to? Are we all relaxed now? Thank you for joining, Andy. Big fan. Are we all relaxed? Have you taken the, you know, just breathe deep breaths? Breathe in, breathe out. From your, the antics of the CD road, eh? Okay. Sparks is on, but didn't we rate them recently as well? They're playing Illinois. They have access to Illinois. What don't I? I'm not complaining. I promise. Raid. Ready them on birthday stream. I can't think of a pun for that. You see? It's too soon to go there, but feel free to go in their stream, because they've only just started, so I don't want to raid just when they're starting. But that means... access to UK rework, yes. They're not going to give me access to anything else. I'll just have access to that. I'll be happy. That'll be fine. So, this will conclude the celebratory slash, in brackets, parenthesis, asterisk. We've had a good time, okay? I've enjoyed this. It's been chill. Appreciate all the support we've had during this weekend. A lot of new subs, a lot of gifted subs, a lot of friends popped by and said hello. A lot more people have joined us on both the platforms. Tomorrow will be as normal admin, sort of normal admin kind of thing. Maybe we'll have a new road by then, maybe we won't. Who knows? I'll be saying that until we get it. You know, could you imagine I do a driving day and that's the day it comes out? It's been a full week, a full 7. Well, actually not a full week because I did skip one, but you know, just pretend. So relax. Have a good end of your week. Good luck for next week. This is chill. Let's chill. We're going to just end on some nice piano, okay? Have a flower. Take it. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Don't forget, if you've joined the stream and you haven't joined the Discord yet, you absolutely should. For YouTube viewers, it's in the description. Everything you need is in the description. Go do that. We'll go back to this piano bit, okay? Peace out.